Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us this Friday night. We are going to talk about what's free in February, what's the promos in February, and I've got a few little specialty things I want to do for you. Um, First of all, let me just say there's two little stories that I want to tell you, true stories of things that happened to me, and I'd love your input on them, but it's kind of unique. So I like to run and I run really, really slow, but I love to run. And I don't know what happened when we got the cold spell here, or I just was not eating good, whatever happened. All this inflammation in my body just took over and it was super painful and it just didn't go away. The weather warmed up here in Florida where we live. It didn't go away. So one morning I got up and I was going to go for my run as usual, but I was in so much pain in my hip. I'm like, I don't even know. I was like hobbling around the house. And I was like, I don't even know if I can do this because I normally do very slow 5 miles when I go out for my runs. But I'm like, I'm going to try. And if I have to turn around and come home, I have to turn around and come home. So, any of you who want to put a little input into this, but this is what happened, truly. I'm hobbling out the door. I get started. It was extremely painful. And as the miles went on, the pain went away. It was just amazing to me. So to me, it was kind of like just a little push that if you, okay, everybody's different, everybody's pains are different. I don't even know what mine's from. But if you aren't feeling well, don't forget to exercise. So anybody have anything they want to say about that? Have they had anything like that happen to them? Go ahead, let's hear it. Go ahead and unmute yourself and tell me.
I made it a habit to also remind Carmen, I've been doing this for years. In other words, I stretch 5 to 10 minutes each day. Sometimes when I get out of the bed, I feel a little bit like you're saying. I feel it in my back, maybe, or shoulder, or whatever. What I do is I have like a yoga mat. I have a yoga mat there for 5 to 10 minutes, roughly. I do stretches of most of the body parts, most, not all of them, maybe, but the most common ones. And when I get out of there, when I get off the mat, I feel much better. I'm not saying I'm cured, but
Right.
I'm much better. And this young lady over here, I've been trying to remind her of that fact. And when she does do it, she feels much better herself.
Perfect. Yeah. Go ahead, Gabe. What do you got to tell us? Thank you.
If I get down on the floor on that mat, I will never get back up again. So I'll try to do a few stretches that the doctor told me to do. Then I'll go out and I'll try to walk, and I'm okay for the first 100 feet. Then my hip says, "No, you don't," and I go back home.
Okay, see there, that's like normally that's the case. Normally, if you have something going on, it's going to get worse. But just so you know, there's a possibility if your body's wired like mine, it might help you if you push through. So that's just, I just want to throw that. We're talking about health and wellness all the time here. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And of course, I love the Young Living products that all help with inflammation. But I do take several of them. I take about half as much as I should because I'm cheap. But anyway, I will. There's something I'm going to tell you about tonight, and not necessarily me, but we're going to have somebody else tell you all something tonight that you might enjoy. But just a quick overview. That's one thing I want to tell you. Here's another story. Absolutely true. This is a crazy oil. I don't know if you all even know about this oil, but I grabbed it by mistake. So what happens with me is I go to sleep, no problem. And then I wake up in the night and I can't go back to sleep often. So when my brain is working properly, I grab for one of my oils. I have a little dish of oils over there and I never know what I'm grabbing because it's dark. I just like, okay. And I love the oil Dreamcatcher. That oil, boom. I mean, I'm back to sleep. I love, love, love that oil. And I thought that's what I had grabbed. It's even the same color, but I grabbed this oil. This is called Aroma Sleep. Any of you used this oil blend before? Aroma Sleep. I'm just curious if you know about it. It was part, you had to buy it as part of a collection before. And actually at this point, I'm still not sure that, let me just look it up real quick. I didn't get a chance to do this before class started. If you can even buy it by itself, there was a Freedom Sleep collection that this came in, but I think it's possible to get it on its own. Anyway, it's an amazing oil. It has some beautiful stuff in there. And nope, I think it's only in that collection. So in that collection, you're going to get Aroma Sleep, this one, Freedom, Inner Harmony, and Valor. And the reason is there is a protocol with all of these oils to help you sleep better. So yeah, it was just amazing how well I slept. Let me tell you what's in here. It's
Chris,
lavender,
what say again? That's in a harmony. Oh, so what were the three again?
Freedom. It's called Freedom. There's an oil called Freedom.
Yeah, in a harmony. What else was?
Inner Harmony is one, Freedom is the second, and this one is the third, Aroma Sleep.
Okay,
So
thank
this
you.
has in it lavender, geranium, Roman chamomile, bergamot, tangerine, sacred frankincense, and valerian. So all of these different blends are part of the protocol for sleep. But this little baby right here did it for me. And I thought it was Dreamcatcher, which is one that I love and use when I have those issues. We know Gay does not have those issues, right? She's like, she goes out, she says. Okay,
Pillow, I'm history for the night.
that's funny. Okay, I'm just going to give you all a really, so beyond, so nobody's used this. I mean, I hardly use this Aroma Sleep. I think this was in one of the kits I won from Young Living is how I ended up with this.
We just started, so we never seen it.
Okay. Well, this is one you could have been around for 5 years and you probably would not see it either because it's one of those little oils in the background and it's in a bundle that unless you have lots of problems with sleep, you probably wouldn't get that bundle. I don't even know if we've done a class, not for a long time, on that Freedom Sleep bundle anyway. Okay, moving on. What are we here for tonight? Well, we are going to talk about what's free. So, what I decided to do is I decided to enlist the help of somebody else. But I'm just going to give you a really quick overview because there's a video I'm going to show you of another lady. She's a Royal Crown Diamond, so she's very knowledgeable that she's going to talk about these products. But this is just my quick little overview. So you can see how I use it. And if you all want to add anything, if you're using these products, go ahead and tell me. She's going to talk to start with about this. Who uses golden turmeric? Anybody use golden turmeric?
Nope.
Let's see if I can see everybody. Okay. So golden turmeric is not a freebie, but it's on sale on your monthly order. So this is another reason to have a monthly order. What Young Living has been doing is every month on your monthly order, not only do you get your 10, 20, 25% back in the bank so you can use it in the future on whatever you want, but they're discounting one product. This happens to be the product. This is a great product for inflammation. So she's going to tell you a lot of details about it. And this is something that I really need to take in the winter. From that story I just told you about my running, I really need to start taking it. I have it. Let me just tell you something else about this product. She's going to talk about the size of the granules in here. I'm going to try to show it to you. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. And the reason they are ground so tiny is they absorb better into your cells. So most people put this in water or juice or some hot water, but she talks about putting it in her yogurt. So there's just an idea for you. So golden turmeric. And I had somebody, one of my team members told me she started taking this and she didn't think anything of it. She would go out for a little jog. I think she said on lunchtime or after work. But she said one day, and she would just do like half a mile, a nice little jog. She said one day she couldn't do it at all. She couldn't even take a few steps. She was in so much pain. She has an autoimmune disease of some sort too, I think. I'm not sure what. But she said that she didn't realize how this helped her joints because she realized she's like, why am I not able to do my little run? But she said that she had not been taking her product. anyway, that's that one, golden turmeric. Joy is something that when you are not happy, you need to put this on your heart. This is a blend she'll tell you about joy. And this is one that I used when our lives were undergoing some major changes in the past, just on your heart every single day. It was a thing. Here's another thing with oils. If you absolutely hate it or you want to eat it, you love it so much, your body's probably craving the particular oil or blend. So if you have an extreme response to smelling the oil, and this was one I absolutely hated. At that time, I absolutely hated this oil, but now it's just a nice scent. So if you feel you love something or you absolutely hate it, it could be your body really, really needs it. That is what that means. Peace and calming. Most of us know about peace and calming. This is a 15 mil. We're going to be getting a 5 mil for free. Joy is free with 100 PV orders. So let me just back up. She's going to say this too, probably, but think about this. If you decide to purchase this oil, it's only in the 15 mil, the big one. It's $63. If you purchase other products that are $100, you get the $63 product for free. They just put on your monthly order. If you purchase $100, they're sending you this $63 product. So if this is a product you're going to buy, get it for free this month. And then at the 200 PV is the Peace and Calming, which is this beautiful, relaxing blend before Javen would give talks. And he was all wound up from his condition. Peace and Calming was the oil that really, really helped him. Vetiver and Peace and Calming. Those are his two oils. And then at 300 PV, she's going to tell you also about Inner Beauty Collagen. This is free, and this is an amazing product. I wish Pam were here. She could tell you how much she loves this product. But does anybody have any input that they want to tell us about any of these products before we get into the fine details? I know some of you
I
use.
have a question.
Sure.
I just got this today, Cozy Chat. What is that one for?
Oh, I love it. It's probably very good for your digestive system because
Oh,
those are the spices in there. But I just love it in my diffuser.
Well, see what?
Cozy chai. Yeah.
chai.
Yeah. I love it in my diffuser. It's like a very warm, spicy scent. Did you open it? What do you think?
Hold on.
Open it
I
up.
just got it today.
Tell us what you think.
I can smell it.
Let me smell it.
It smells good so far.
It's got a nice smell, but it's almost like an oily smell at the same time. In
Yep.
combination of both, a little bit more oily, but it has that scent behind it.
Yeah.
It's all kind of oil.
I think of spiced tea. That's what with some milk in it. That's what it smells like to me. And I think that's really what
That's what I thought I was smelling.
yeah, that's what it was supposed to be doing. But okay, hopefully I can get this up for you all and I can share my screen so I can let you see. She's very, very, very detailed about these products. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if I can show it to you.
I hope she's not boring.
Well, you can tell me, Mary Lee, if you think she's boring. All right, let's let her take over.
Hi, friends. Happy February and welcome to FOMO on the Promo. I am your host every single month. At the beginning of the month, I'm your host at Goodyear, Crown Diamond with Young Living. And I love talking about our great products that Young Living is giving us for free. And we have some great things starting out this second month of the year. And I want to invite you, first off, to join us in our 14-day reset for February. And that will start, all of our resets start on the second Monday of the month. So this one will start on Monday, the 10th of February. So you can go to 14day-reset.com. That's 14day-reset.com. So you can get all of the information right there. But it is so exciting to see how Ningxia Red, one product, right? There are 4 or 5 things that we're working on there. I think it's 5, right? Ningxia Red. So you're drinking Ningxia Red. You're moving your body. You're getting a good amount of water in. You are sleeping well and you're eating well. So 5 things. Only one purchased product in all of that. And we have just been loving to see all the great benefits that people are getting from helping their body, give their body nutrients as well as focusing in on their health. So anytime we do this 14-day reset, which we do every month, for just 2 weeks, it really helps solidify and create those habits. And those 5 habits are great, what we call stackable habits, right? If you've ever read Atomic Habits, 5 habits that we need to implement. Not that we ever have off days or travel days or all of those things, but in general, how we are treating our bodies and how we are doing it in a mindful way. So this month is the release of our sister affiliate company called Wild Notes, WYLD Notes. And very exciting. We have the most delicious and most natural high-end fragrances. So those are coming your way. So stay tuned for more information on that. And 15% off when you're on loyalty rewards this month, 15% off of our beautiful golden turmeric product. I love this product. I know I say that about all of them, but this one's true. Like, I went off my counter in the kitchen to get these 2 products to talk about tonight. 15% off for the whole month of February on your loyalty order. And so what I do is I use this product almost every single day. I can travel with it. I traveled with it this weekend to Florida. And I'll tell you how I like to use it, but it is one of my favorite things because it helps the body with inflammation, and everything we hear these days is about decreasing inflammation to help support our bodies, right? How it works and all the things. So it is mango and rose flavor. It's delicious. Can I just say that? So this is what it has in it. We're going to spend a couple minutes on this because it's that valuable of a product for you. Turmeric extract, right? So this turmeric contains naturally occurring actives such as curcuminoids, right? Which help support healthy inflammation responses, which affect all, underlined, all other interactions in the body. So it is very important to decrease inflammation, right? Acid in the body creates inflammation. Inflammation in the body creates disease processes. We want to decrease that inflammation and not get to the further down the road. It is hand harvested. This turmeric is hand harvested in a clean environment of South India. Then it is steamed, dried, extracted, and sent to France for all the things for proprietary seed to seal standards of a formulation. So then it has in it Boswellia, which is our Boswellia serrata. So it has Boswellia resin extract. So this Boswellia, this frankincense, commonly known as Indian frankincense, this resin has a long history of internal use in Indian herbal medicine. Then it has ginger root extract, and ginger is a world-renowned spice that has been used in Southeast Asia for thousands of years. Synergistic effect in the body with turmeric, so it's so good to have them together. I wanted to say you often see them together because they have this synergistic effect. So for many health benefits, right? But ginger, amazing for the gut. Inflammation often starts in the gut. So how great is that to help that with the turmeric? Then it has tapioca fiber, and this is a prebiotic. That means that our probiotics in our body, which are our good bacteria in our gut, they need to be fed. That's the prebiotic. So this tapioca fiber is a prebiotic that supports healthy digestion as well as the gut-brain axis, right? That neural tube. Okay, then it has lime vitality essential oil in it, and this is one of my favorite vitality oils, citrus oils. It contributes to a light, uplifting quality and a great citrus taste in here. So it's not citrusy, but I feel like the lime kind of enhances that mango rose flavor. So it's great to take at night because it helps your body with the inflammation process. Great for recovery after exercise. Great for the immune system, right? So we want to relax, restore, and recover. Or how did I have that? Relax, recover, and restore. And of course, it's great for joint health, right? And mobility. That's why our turmeric is in our Agiles product. And it is great for digestion. So we all need to have a healthy gut to have a healthy brain. So if you're like, I really need to work on my brain in 2025, this will help do that because it's so great for that whole gut-brain axis as well as the nervous system. So the curcumin, which gives it the yellow color and part of the flavor, is the main active compound that has lots of research in it. And you've probably seen it in the press the last few years, and it is sold in itself in capsules in the store usually. But those capsules have a very low bioavailability and is very poorly absorbed and rapidly eliminated, right? We're just eliminating that out of the body. But our golden turmeric was hugely researched for years so that they could bind it to make it non-water soluble. So you're not just peeing it out, okay? So it has a non-water soluble plant compound that makes it more absorbable. So it doesn't just dissolve in water and rapidly eliminate. So it has to be bound with something to keep it stable for that long enough to stay in your body to get into your cells. And the vehicle that is used for this plant-based colloidal matrix is used, so it will easily mix with water, but again, stay in your body for absorption. So the few other water-soluble turmeric products that are on the market are emulsified with synthetic polymers like polysorbates. So that's no good, right? So of course ours is of no GMOs, no synthetic stuff, no fillers. So another reason to love our beautiful golden turmeric. Now, one more thing on it. Particle size. Particle size is very, very important, and it needs to be small enough to get into the cells of our body so that we can actually enjoy the benefits, right, of that absorption. So our golden turmeric is 24 times more available than most every other turmeric product on the market. And research studies have found that taking just 300 milligrams of our golden turmeric, it's equal to 1,926 milligrams of a typical standardized extract. What? That is crazy. So 300 milligrams of ours is equal to 1,926. That's 1,926 milligrams of other standardized extracts on the market. So my favorite way to do this, of course, you can put it in water. It's also very easy to blend with a product we're going to talk about in a minute, our Inner Beauty Collagen, as well as what was on sale for loyalty order last month, which was our beautiful Ningxia greens. So I like to add them together sometimes in water, maybe with a little Ningxia. But my favorite way to take this is in some plain organic yogurt. And y'all know, whether we're talking about oils or whether we're talking about powder, this is the reason I don't bake, but I do, I just do this. Some people are being very careful because I think it's a teaspoon, right? No, it's a half a teaspoon. I usually probably put a teaspoon in mine, but I want to get maximum benefit. But all you need is a half a teaspoon to get all of that those great benefits. So I love to put this organic plain yogurt, right? So there's no sweetener, nothing in that yogurt. Raw is best too when I can get that. And I tap a little bit in there. I kind of fold it in because it's so fine. Remember, it's 24 times more bioavailable because the particle size is so fine. It is easy to breathe in. So I take it for someone who is usually breathing it in somehow. But when I do that, I do it very close to the yogurt. And I'll actually kind of do it away from me because I don't need the turmeric in my sinuses and in my lungs. I'm looking for it in my gut. So pro tip right there on that. Okay, let's talk about things we're getting for free with our gifts with purchase this month. On loyalty orders at 100 PV level, you guys, a 15 ml bottle of Joy oil. I was super excited to see this. That retails for like over $63 for free. And it is beautiful. If you've not smelled Joy, we're going to talk about this. At the 200 PV level, whether it's on loyalty order or a shop order, peace and calming. So many people's first experience with our oils is this oil blend. And then at the 300 PV level, on loyalty order or shop order, Inner Beauty Collagen. We were very excited when we came out with this a couple years ago at convention, and we love this product. And you're going to know why if you haven't gotten to try it yet. And you can try it for free this month. And as we get started, I always want to remind everyone that all of the information mentioned here is for educational purposes and should not be used as a substitute for medical counseling with a health professional. This education has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, and these products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. All right, so please do yourself a favor. Maximize your Young Living membership and be sure to be on our loyalty rewards program. It is your monthly wellness delivery box. Comes straight to your door. You earn loyalty reward points, right? Think store credit that you redeem for any product you choose. How great is that? Plus, you're getting 10 to 25% back on every order, right? We get fired up about 2 or 3% back on a credit card. We're talking 10% for the first 3 months you're on it, then 20% months 4 through 24, and then month 25 on, you get 25% of everything that you spend back. So beautiful on that, right? And plus you get things like a free oil at the 100 PV level and 15% off a product each month. Beautiful. All right, so let's jump into talking about joy at the 100 PV level. It is the happy oil, hence the name, right? It's a favorite among so many. We all need extra joy, regardless of how joyful you are. There's always times that we need a little extra. And Gary knew this, of course. It was one of his early blends of oils, and he put it in the original Essential 7 kit. So if you've been around this month, last month, it was 22 years for me with Young Living. We didn't have starter kits. We didn't have anything like that. But the Essential 7 kit you could purchase that was our first kit that was available. And Joy Oil was one of the 7 oils in it. That's how valuable Gary saw this oil. And he wanted people to use it right from sign up, right? Because it's uplifting and grounding all at the same time. I know many people who use this as their perfume. Because it's so amazing, because it's a delicious blend of citrus and flowers. So it has bergamot, ylang ylang, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose oil, which is, of course, one of the highest frequency essential oils. So it's beautiful if you haven't got to. So it's a great scent to put over your heart every morning, right? Give a prayer of thanks for all the blessings the Lord's given you. Great one to diffuse when you have, I don't know, maybe someone in your office or your room or your house that's not very joyful. I just got that all over me. Some days in my clinic back in the day, you know, there were just some clients that would come in not as joyful as others, right? And so we would fill the diffusers with joy oil because they needed it. And of course, we needed it as well. And it was a win-win every time. So if you or your loved one actually struggles with grief sometimes, or sometimes just feeling blue, it's a great one to bless them throughout their day. I've been putting it for the last couple months on the bottom of my feet every night because in the middle of your foot is the lung point. And grief is what we hold in our lungs. So I figured, hey, I need to start any kind of grief that's hanging around, I'm not looking to hold on to it. So I've been using Joy Oil so I grabbed this. So that's why it's all over. I grabbed it off the side of my bedside table. But it is such a good one to help. I always have it on me when I am going into a situation like going in to see someone in the hospital or visiting someone whose loved one is, towards the end of life or really struggling. Last time I wore it to a funeral, everyone kept calling me the Joy Lady because they had smelled me in the hospital. And then here I was at the funeral and they were all wanting to come around me. And I was just handing it out like candy. Like everybody needs that, right? So be that person for them that when they know you, they meet you. And of course, it's a great way to also introduce others to our amazing oils, right? In fact, it's such a great perfume that I want you to tell me in the comments whether you have a Joy oil already. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're going to get it this month. I hope you do. Because I want you to tell me, wear it for a few days, a week, however you want to. And I want you to tell me that people, because no doubt when you're out and about, people say, oh my word, you smell so good. And they will like follow you down an aisle because you smell so good. So I want you to tell me that in the chat or in the comments when that happens, because I'm very excited to hear that, because it's super fun when that happens, right? And then you can share with them about Young Living. Right, have your link ready to send to people like that. So have your Joy or your Peace and Calming or both ready to send to somebody in a link. Let's talk about Peace and Calming here. Definitely one of our member favorites. And I know so many Young Living members that this was their gateway oil, right? It was the way they were introduced to Young Living and what got them hooked on our products. And why did they get hooked on our products after just inhaling this or being around this for a short time? It is because our oils work. It's not because they're like, oh, that smells good and went along their day. It's because they had an actual biological change after being around this oil. And our oils do what they say they're going to do, right? Whether it's digging in and seeing what the oil ingredients are in terms of like our blends, right? Which different oils and what do they do in there? What do they do together? But also the way that Gary named them, right? Peace and Calming kind of tells you what it's going to help you do. Now, for most people and kids, this is a great one to help use calm and de-stress, take the edge off. But I've had people too that have said, oh my gosh, it winds somebody up. Everybody is different and every body is different. So that's been a rare one, but every once in a while I'll hear that. And that's because the neurological pathways are different for some people. So try it out and see how you like it, how you use it. And I've only, we diffuse it mainly when we live out in the country. So gunshots and fireworks, regular thing out here. So my dogs do not like that. So this is when I really diffuse Peace and Calming in our home. It's an exclusive blend of, listen to these beautiful citrus oils, tangerine, orange, and then ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. And that's why it has this darker color, is that blue tansy. The patchouli gives it the brownish color too. Excuse me. And one that, you know, it's so nice to share with others. I love that Young Living gives us these oils, but they're for free. So share them with others, right? And if these are oils that you use on the regular, then you don't have to spend your money on them this month. They'll give them for free, and then you can try something else. Excuse me. Got a little bit of that in there. All right. What I'm going to tell you on Peace and Calming, after a sip of water, excuse me. One of my first major experiences with Peace and Calming was with a sweet boy in my office. You may have heard me tell this story. This little boy, I want to say he was 5-ish. He would not sit on either, and both parents there, he would not sit on either one of their laps. And we tried for 45 minutes. That was one of the longer 45 minutes of my life. And at that point, I didn't know much about it. This was very early in my oil career. I didn't know much about them, but I was like, 45 minutes, right? I'm looking around, what can I do to help change this situation? And so I actually had a bottle of Peace and Calming. I grabbed it. I just opened it up and I set it on the table in front of us both. Within minutes, this little boy, sweet Jonathan, climbed up in his dad's lap, put his hands on the table for me to test him, and was ready to go. And I'm looking at his parents and they're looking at me, and we're just gobsmacked, right? We're just like, what just happened? And his mom said to me, I don't know what's in that bottle. I don't know how much it costs, but can I go home? Can I buy that bottle and go home with it tonight? Like, I got to have that. So what a great entry point. We never know, right, what is just really truly going to change someone's life. So Peace and Calming may have been your first experience with Young Living essential oils. Maybe it helps you deal with crazy better. Maybe it helps you relax at bedtime. Maybe it helps keep your road rage to a minimum. I had a client that said, like, she could hardly drive on our roads years ago, much less today in Dallas, because it's a lot of people. And Peace and Calming is what totally helped her on her wrist while she's driving, right? Smelling that totally helped her panic on the road. So beautiful on that, right? And maybe there is something you'll think of, maybe there's something to these essential oils, because I don't know what just happened, but my life got better right there. So those are just super fun things we get to do. So if you haven't tried it yet, if you tried it yet, I know you're going to make that 200 PV to make sure you get it. If you haven't, I highly encourage you to do that to see the changes it can make in your life too, or someone you love, right? Okay, Inner Beauty Collagen. Let's talk about this gem. I'm going to go into some of the details about it because it is important, because there are a lot of collagen products on the market, right? A lot. And our Inner Beauty Collagen is clinically shown to support not only skin health, but also hair and nail health. It is made with 5 grams per serving of a highly soluble form of a bioavailable type 1 marine collagen. It also has peach ceramides, hyaluronic acid, antioxidants, and no added sugars. And of course, no fillers or anything like that, because that's often what happens in powders or capsules from companies that cut corners. So you'll actually have that natural radiance from the inside out, right? So unlike other collagen powder supplements derived from usually bovine sources, right, cows, ours features bioavailable type 1 marine collagen sourced exclusively from sustainable marine sources. So we've also chosen other ingredients so they synergistically work together to help amplify the benefits of the collagen. So we have skin hydrating ceramides extracted from Japanese peaches. Who knew that different peaches, right? Of course, Japanese peaches. Tapioca fiber from plants harvested sustainably in Thailand. Again, just like in our golden turmeric, it's a prebiotic fibers that support healthy skin by balancing the gut microbiome, right? It's feeding the good bacteria. Of course, this has biotin, which supports healthy hair and nail health. Superoxide dismutase. This is a very powerful antioxidant enzyme that is so good for everything in our body. Also, vitamin C and zinc. Those are key for our immune system as well as our skin. And it supports collagen synthesis for glowing skin. And of course, it has our vanilla oleoresin in it that's blended with fractionated coconut oil instead of alcohol, which normally those are. So it is a beautiful blend here. Now, it contains 5 grams of this type 1 marine collagen per serving, and most other products on the market, even high-end, of course, that's the space that we are in, the high-end collagen products are usually 2 to 3 grams per serving. Ours is, even if you split that in the middle and go 2.5 grams, ours is double that per serving. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in as few as 3 weeks. It supports the dermal layer after UV-induced skin damage. Who likes the skin? Who likes the sun? Like me? Yep. Provides multi-layer synergistic skin support, strengthens and supports healthy hair and nails, and it promotes skin elasticity and hydration, right? That's that marine, type 1 marine collagen, and the peach ceramides really help that skin elasticity and hydration. So you can mix just a scoop of this with 4 to 8 ounces of water, or your favorite hot or cold beverage. You know, people that love it in their coffee. It does not, it's so easy to put in things. I love it in a smoothie. Like I said, sometimes just in water with Ningxia greens, maybe a little Ningxia red with some golden turmeric and the collagen. So it's very easy. It almost has no flavor, so it's very easy to mix into anything. And I don't know, I always feel like you can't start things that are so good for your body too early. My very first supplement 22 years ago was BLM, bone ligament muscle, because I felt like I could never support my bones, ligaments, and muscles too early in my life. And not that I was that young, but I was like, that is important. That has collagen in it too, which I feel has probably helped my skin over the years as well. But not at the, it's a different, that's type 2 collagen. This is type 1, which is key for our skin. So aren't we just blessed with Young Living and our products that are unmatched, like unmatched products in the marketplace? We are blessed with that. We are blessed with a company that works so hard to source the purest and most effective natural products on the market. They do all the research and development and bringing that to the market for us, which is expensive to do, by the way, per product. I always think that every time we come out with new products, I'm like, that's amazing, because it's years of research and development for that. And Young Living, for the ability to create income to help feed your family's needs and desires, right? By sharing Young Living products. What a great way that Gary and Mary have given to us in this way with network marketing, making Young Living a network marketing company.
Well, thank you. So she had lots and lots of details for you guys. So any questions, anything that you want to ask me, anything else that you maybe were wondering about, feel free. This is our time.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Carmel.
since we're new to this, and I told Carmen, I don't know how she orders through you guys or she orders on herself, but I mean, we already need a couple of things. I know that. So how does she do this? How does she place the order, or does she goes through you guys, or?
Oh, no, she has her own account. Yeah,
Okay,
I set it up for her and I can explain to her how to get in there and do it. So,
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah, and like the lady was talking about, you are getting on your first order, you got 10% back. Your second order, you got the free diffuser and you still got 10% back. Third order, if you keep it going, that $50 a month, you will get another 10% back and it's all in a bank for you. So when you
right,
want to use it in the future, I usually let my bank account with them get to be about $100 or $200, and then I get something I want because
yeah,
you still have to pay the shipping on it. So I don't want to do it for a small amount.
I don't, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. But it's
don't
there.
like
It's
paying
all set
shipping.
up. I'll just have to give you use your email and then your password
okay,
Okay.
for
on
Carmen, okay,
youngliving.com. And then it's called a loyalty order. I usually do it for people to start with because it's super confusing when
yeah,
it's brand new. But if you want to,
Okay.
you can stick on when we're done. I can explain that to you right now.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
good because that way Carmen can put in the order early.
Yep.
So, we can both benefit, let's put it
Yep.
that way.
I always do mine on like the 3rd of the month. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
Chris, since I already placed my order and I will get that Joy, that's my favorite oil. If I were to place another order, can I get another one? Or it's just one time?
You could
Yeah.
open
Yeah.
an account for your hubby maybe and do it that way. He could,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's only one time. Yeah.
How do
It's
you
only
get the
one time.
jar? I
Person.
forgot about that.
Ceramic.
Now,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead.
Carmen.
Turmeric, is it?
The golden turmeric that she was showing on there, does Carmen put the order in? Yeah, exactly.
This one.
She puts in the order for that. Now, the joy is $63 you save on that. I can understand it. So then what about the golden turmeric?
Yeah, this is so the Joy is free with 100 PV, which is about $100 order.
Okay,
So that monthly order is only $50. So if
right,
you still get, if you were to put in a $50 order, you still get $5 the first couple months, $10 once you're in the 20%. But you don't get anything else free. But if you purchase $100, they just send this to you. You don't have to do anything. It's free.
Okay.
okay,
This one is a purchased product, but it's
yeah,
on that, only on the monthly order.
Yeah.
Some people don't have a monthly order. They just purchase one item at a time. This one is 15% off
Right,
the
okay,
wholesale price, plus you still get all that money back. And you can only get this on your monthly order. Yeah.
okay. So that's what Carmen is interested also. Okay.
No, it was a young person who was telling me she noticed the difference with her joints with this.
Wow, that's good.
Well, the
And
thing
this
is,
is one, I don't take it regular. I need to. It's
yeah.
good reminders. Yeah.
In Carmen's case, she's still recovering from the shoulder replacement, and the tendons in there and certain joints or whatever. Oh, well, the pieces that are in that shoulder that are left are the ones that are not performing their functions. It's going to take time. Then her Achilles also has to be operated on in March. So,
No, May,
or May, I'm sorry,
May.
they changed it. Okay, May. So I figured that might be a very good thing to have for her case.
Keep you moving. Help
Yeah,
keep you
exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
moving.
See,
Nice.
this one, that the chai, cozy chai, I got it free. I didn't order this one.
Yep, you did. It was a special offer because you were a new customer
Oh,
in January that you got an extra diffuser and the free cozy chai.
cozy
Yeah.
chai,
What's she
okay.
gonna do with it? What's she gonna do with that?
I put it in my diffuser, the cozy chai. I love it.
For
Yeah,
what?
put it
Just
under the food chai.
diffuser?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it smells like a spicy tea with cream to me. I
Yeah,
mean,
it is.
It does smell the chai. I do smell the chai now, more that I, really inhale it more.
hold on.
I can smell the chai in here because Carmen has chai tea every so often.
Exactly. And that's
But it has a oil though. It has a little bit of oil smell to it.
yeah.
But I
I
can
don't know.
sense it.
I don't even know what's exactly in here. I know there's ginger because I can smell the ginger, but and there's another thing if you all don't know, a lot of
All
times
right.
with the Young Living, if you open the label, the ingredients
Oh,
are on the back.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
Okay.
Let's see what's in here. Cinnamon bark, clove, nutmeg, ginger, pepper, and
That's it. Yeah,
yeah, I think that's it.
Yep.
Yep,
it's
Yeah.
in here.
Yep. Mhm.
that's
Okay.
it. Nice
Yeah.
thing. I actually I like the black pepper. I like that too. All right, ladies, and gentlemen, I gotta remember you, Carl. Any more questions for me that you'd like? Let me just go say goodbye to this recording and we can chat. Thanks for joining us. Bye.